Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk to you about 6 things you should know before getting your locks. Number 1. So there's different types of locks. There's free-form locks, which is where you wash your hair and you don't do nothing to it afterwards. You don't comb it, you don't brush it, you don't twist it, you just let it do its thing. So that's free-form lock. And then there's a 2-strand twist. The 2-strand twist is where you take 2 pieces of your hair and just wrap it around each other into a twist, and then you let it grow out naturally and then it'll form a lock. And then you have the interlocking method. The interlocking method is where you use a latch hook and you pull the ends of your hair and push it through the root of your hair and pull it back out. That's why they call it the interlocking method, because it locks the hair and it keeps it in place so that it can turn into a lock. And then you have braiding. Some people find it easier just to braid your hair naturally. Take 3 parts of your hair and just braid, and then it'll eventually form a lock. Then you have the palm roll method. The palm roll method is where you use the palm of your hand to roll the hair into your hand, and then it forms a lock. And then later on it'll mature and then it'll turn into one of these. So that's the method that I use for my hair. So it just depends on the maintenance, the price, and what it ends up looking like afterwards. You should also know how big you want the lock. For me, I looked at pictures with girls that had similar face shape, and I showed the loctician a picture of the size I want my lock and how I want my lock to look. So that's basically what I went off of. Also, beforehand, I used to always have braids in my hair. I'd always go to the African hair salon and they'll always do braids for me. And I'll try out different sizes, and then I just settled on this size, which is medium. Know that there's 3 stages your hair goes through for it to eventually become mature and lock like mine. So you have the baby lock stage. That's where the budding happens, and I see a lot of changes. So that's the baby lock stage / budding stage. Then you have the teenage stage, and then last but not least you have the mature stage. Your hair is going to go through all these different stages, and I would say when it's going through these stages, you should embrace the different looks that you're going to be going through, because in the beginning you may not like how it looks, but I would say just stick in there and then just carry it out, go through all the stages. It builds up your patience and you learn to love yourself through all those stages. So I would say stick through as much as you can. You can also talk to other people who have locks that can also encourage you to stick through those stages. You can also join Facebook groups or groups on Instagram. There's so many groups out there. You can talk to me as well in the comment section. If you have any questions or concerns, or you just need advice, talk to me. I can walk you through some of those stages. But I remember that I went through a lot of those stages, especially when I first cut my hair. I remember that I used to work as a home health aide, and I would go to people's houses and just get them ready and just do the whole thing. I used to wear Brazilian weave in my hair, and it was really nice and curly. And I'll come to work and then she'll say, "Oh, I like your hair's cute, blah, blah, blah." So when I finally built the courage to cut my hair, take off the perm, and get locks, then I came in one day. It was an old Polish lady. She was like, "What did you do to your hair? Why does it look like that? What did you do?" I was like, "Oh, I'm going through a new stage. I cut my hair and this is my real hair." I tried to explain it as much as I can to her, but in her head she's just like, "Why? Like, why did you do that?" So she was just basically telling me that she liked my hair how it was and I shouldn't have cut off my hair, which was the Brazilian hair. But I didn't take offense to it, because I've worked with the elderly so much and they just say whatever comes to their head, and sometimes they're not even thinking about it, and they don't even mean to come off a certain way, but even though they do. So I just took it as a grain of salt. Like, I didn't even pay much attention to it. But just know that you might go through that stage, or you may not go through that stage. If you don't, that's good. If you do, then I just say just stick in there. Don't listen to all those other people telling you how you should look and what looks nice. Just embrace every stage, because when you look back on it, like when I look back on the pictures that I had from the beginning, I look at myself and I'm like, that's actually cute. Like that wasn't bad. I don't know why in my head I'm thinking that it wasn't nice. Like I went through certain stages where I thought like I didn't look too good. And I used to wear wigs over my lock when it was really short, in a short stage. But then when time went on, I was like, F it, like, no, I'm not gonna wear wigs anymore. Like, what's the point of even cutting my hair and getting locks when I can't even show it off? Like, what's the point? So going back to what I was saying, just don't worry about what other people have to say. It's all about you and your journey, and you'll grow from it. You'll build more confidence and you'll love yourself even more. So yeah, stick in there. So just keep in mind, we all have different hair types. Some people's hair grows faster than others. Some people's hair are more softer, or others are kinkier. Don't compare yourself to other people, what stage they're in or how fast their hair is growing. Just focus on you and making sure that you're the best you. So meaning eat the right foods, because that shows in your locks. Put the right products that have the right ingredients and all natural ingredients in your hair, because it will show. Try to take your vitamins, because it will also show in your hair. I used to take Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin and Nails. They were the gummy ones, which I had no problem taking. If it's gummies or it's sweet, I don't have any problem taking it. I'll remember to take my vitamins. So I took those. That helped grow out my hair, helped to make it more healthy and make it stronger, have more elasticity, more bounce back when I first got it done. So I would say always take your vitamins, drink a lot of water, a lot of water, because your hair is hydrating your hair from the inside, and you want to make sure that your hair grows out nice and strong and not weak at the roots, because later on it could end up breaking. Go see a loctician when you first get it done. Don't try and do it yourself, especially if you haven't done it before. They're skilled in that department. They've been to school. They know the ins and outs. They can answer any questions that you have, and they'll make sure that it's done right. If you want to cut it off and then start all over, like your second or third time, then you could do it yourself, because by that time you know more about your hair than anybody else, and you know how to get it done. So I would say if it's your very first time getting it done, just go to a loctician and ask for their advice and have it done that way. I didn't start retwisting my hair by myself until in its 3rd or 4 years of having it. You should wait to twist it by yourself, or you should learn how to retwist it by yourself maybe in its 2nd year. That way you know your hair is nice and strong and healthy, and you'll know by that time what your hair needs and how to do your hair yourself. So if later on you want to do it by yourself and you don't want to go back and spend money at the loctician, you should wait at least 1 year. I would say 2, but at least 1 year before trying to retwist it yourself, just in case, especially if it's your first time, because you don't want to mess up your beautiful crown. So locks can be reversed. A lot of people say, oh, once you get it, you can't take it out. You're going to have it forever, so make sure it's the right choice. I've seen a lot of people take it out by themselves. I haven't personally taken any of mine out yet. Maybe in the next video, I'll try taking out one of my locks to show you the process and how long it'll take. But I believe that the longer your hair is and the more mature your hair is, the longer it's going to take for you to take it out. And the harder it's going to be to take out your hair by yourself. But again, you may think you're losing hair because a lot of the dead hair is wrapped around in your lock. Dead hair, you can't control that. It naturally comes out. I might make a video on how to take out my hair myself. I think that would be a great tutorial for you guys. So stay tuned and I'll show you how it's done. But just like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so I can keep you updated on a lot of stuff that you may not know or want to know. And I'll show you all the neat tricks and tips on how to keep your hair nice and healthy. And I thank you for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.